Hi everyone, and welcome back to another Sinless Dev Log. It's devlog number 2, and it's been about a month since the last one was released. I'm very happy with the amount that was done since the last devlog, as we've overcame some pretty important hurdles, and it's nice to see how things are progressing. In this devlog, I'm going to talk about a lot of the new features that went in, some of the problems that we had, and I'm also going to feature a bunch of concept art done by our concept artist, Artie Writer, so thanks for all his great work, and as well as some new music that's being produced for our game from our producer, Jashin, so appreciate that as well. It's really awesome to see. So without further ado, I'm going to show you guys a string of concept art first. Enjoy. The first map update that we did was back towards the beginning of November and the end of October. And basically, I had moved the blacksmith's location up to next to the castle. I just felt like the map flowed better, and I wanted the exit to be towards the bottom of the map. What we're looking at here is the gate that I added that will lead. This is where players will leave refusal and go out to do missions. We obviously needed a way out, a nice looking gate. We added some fences that are around that you can see here. I think they just make things look a little bit safer, a little bit more town-like. Of course, there's a lot that this map needs to be completed, but in its current state, it definitely looks alright, and it's playable. Lighting needs some work, but we have baked the light maps, and performance is much better on this map now. Though, once again, those do need to be touched up. As you can see, the blacksmith is a little bit dark, and there's a few things to fix. But overall, the map updates were quite nice, and I'm definitely happy with how the gate turned out. The next few features that were put in have to do with our class changing system and also a prompt text system. So now when you approach the blacksmith, you can see there's some prompt text that comes up. And I added this little test menu just for some classes. The blacksmith is where currently you can change your class. The buttons don't do anything at the moment, but that was the idea. In the future, it will be where you can forge weapons and armor, but currently it's just a class change. This next update took quite a bit of work. It was one of the biggest updates that we've had to the game's visuals so far. Scene switching was also added for multiplayer as well, and there were quite a few challenging bugs that I was unaware of, including sort of maps, colliders appearing over top of each other and merging in weird ways, and we had some teleporting issues. But as you can see, we loaded into the new map, and performance on this map isn't amazing at the moment, but there has been absolutely nothing done for performance. The map was basically completed, set up with colliders, and put in. But other than that, the graveyard I'm quite happy with so far, and it's where the first boss fight will be. Now, the errors that we had involved the Unity's built-in character controller, which actually caused quite a few problems for us. As it turns out, you have to disable the character controller when teleporting it, or else it will overwrite its current position with one that's stored inside the character controller. And that took longer than I would have preferred to figure out. But it's fixed now, and overall, everything works quite good. This is just a little overview of the graveyard. And I think the map, of course, has a lot of polishing and a lot of elements that we're going to add. But overall, I'm very happy with the start of it. This next feature was just sort of a fun little one. It was to add nameplates for everyone that would match the player's username. And there was a nice little problem to get the nameplates to always face the local client. And so as you can see, the nameplate of the person across from me always faces my own local camera. The player also was another significant update. We added an entirely new model, and there's a bunch more to come. And we also, this was the first time we were able to get a really nice pack of humanoid animations for a greatsword to actually work properly. This was sort of the first time I've had to deal with this stuff, and yeah, it was pretty tricky. But once you get the hang of it, things ended up quite nice. And so we have 8-dimensional jogging, which works quite well for now. And then we also have 3 sprinting animations. Later, we're going to be adding rolling, and of course, you know, all kinds of different attacks and abilities. But a few assets to note, where there's an asset called U-Motion on Unity, and it's just a pose editor, a clip editor that you can edit animations inside of Unity, and I found that to be extremely useful for making these sort of diagonal sprints. It can really be quite a pain when trying to export animations out of Unity into like Blender or somewhere else, and editing them inside of Unity really just was the way to go. So I highly recommend that asset to anyone looking to do animation work within Unity or editing.
Oh, who's that over there? 122. Ill do.
Hey, you've got the
122.
You got different 122. You're user 101.
I'm user 101. Oh, that's a capital M. It's mildew.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Oh, there's a weird animation state you can get into, and I'm not sure what it is or why.
Yeah, I just saw Ethan in it.
I just saw Ethan in it.
Yeah, you just attack. Attack, wait for it to finish. You'll be in like your
Is that what it is?
position.
Oh, yeah, but check. So I added the nameplates, obviously, and they rotate with the camera, which is a nice little feature.
Jake.
Facing the camera plane.
Jake the snake.
But try out the diagonal sprinting. I think it's pretty sick. It feels very good, I find.
His feet look a little funny.
Yeah, you know,
it works,
all these they can be touched up. I just got them hooked up.
I think the diagonal's on.
Yeah, I like it. It feels pretty natural.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah, come on up here. Come up here. I need you to verify that's this works.
Why is your sword on your back? Just everyone's swords on their back, I guess.
Oh,
Mine.
I forgot
looks like
to I forgot to change. No, see, everyone has a sword in their hand and on their back because I was freaking around with something.
Oh, okay.
And I forgot to hide the sword on your back and keep the one in your hand for the other guys. Anyways, you should be able to come up to here and like get into the class menu.
By pressing what?
Here we go. I am now a tank.
Uh-oh.
There
What
we
the
go.
fuck?
Okay.
Uh-oh.
No way out. I'm perma
Uh-oh.
stuck.
Yep.
I
She's
think...
bugged, boys.
Hold on.
Regression test.
It's because... Shit.
Failed testing, Jacob.
This works in the editor.
Oh, monster key.
Okay. Big test right
Wonder
here,
if
boys.
this will work.
Oh,
Big,
we heading to
big
the graveyard?
One person go, and the other people wait inside here.
And I'll follow.
Oh, I traveled.
Oh,
I'm here.
it's not. It doesn't work.
Oh, geez, I'm lagging. I'm
Oh,
lagging
me
hard.
too. I'm lagging
Uh-oh.
like crazy.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, boys.
He's too far away.
Oh, jeez.
Oh wait, I pressed
Wait.
it and it works.
Where'd the door go? I can't go back.
No, you can't.
Oh, I'm
The
stuck,
one-way ticket to hell.
stuck
I'm
in
coming.
Lag City.
Yeah, I'm coming to the graveyard. Maybe it'll.
Maybe once Jake gets here, I won't do this. Oh, and it
It's
doesn't.
not. It's
really.
not better.
Oh, geez, I'm stuck in the air.
Okay. I wonder why that happened. It's probably because I don't know.